Yo, what's going on, pookers? Welcome back. I think the car videos are kind of played out, but you know, this is easier for me, so maybe I'll avoid it. Let me know if you mind it or not. I think I can be more original than that. Happy Halloween, Walrus Luke here. I got these little bites muffins. I'm at the pool right now. I'm about to go for a swim. I am so excited to get my swim on and get my treat on too. So let's just jump into it. So this one's kind of a personal one. I was in a whole relationship a while ago, long time ago, like 6 months ago at this point. And the relationship was about 6 months. And it still kind of bothers me to this day. People I know will blame their poor actions on a breakup. That's not what I'm doing here. Any poor actions that I have are my own doing and my own reaction to. You're responsible for yourself. No one is gonna change that unless, you know. But yeah, you know, I've been kind of greening lately, like head on a swivel all the time. I'm just like, I feel the need to always be at my best, just so I can present as my best to a person that, truthfully, I don't really care for anymore. I'm not gonna take you through the ins and outs of the whole thing because that's not the point of this video. But long story short, I just kind of got fucked. I got taken out to dinner and caressed and got sweet words whispered into my ear, and I got bent over and violently fucked. And I know that no sort of communication will be helpful at this point because I have no desire to speak to this person, and I have no desire for this person to speak to me. It's kind of like it's done. Like some people ask for closure from their exes, and to me, the lack of respect was the closure. If that makes sense, and I think that does make sense. I think that's pretty clear. Look at this muffin, bro. That shit beautiful. Quick carbs. The whole thing is I keep thinking about it, like not necessarily like, oh, I missed this, but in a sense of, wow, I can't believe that I would let myself go through what I went through without just putting my foot down and putting a stop to it. It felt like I had a lack of respect for myself, and in that it makes me question myself. It makes me say, am I doing what's best for me all the time? Which no one is, but you know, when it would be daily where I would just like sit in bed all day and just be like shaking, having like hour-long anxiety attacks, just because I feared that something was happening, and I knew that something was happening. Like all of my anxieties about said relationship ended up being true. I had the vision. I just couldn't accept that myself because I was told to always put 100% in, and I was told that said person was going to always put 100% in. So I'm always putting 100% in, right? You know, I'm like I'm do or die. And I wouldn't change that for anything in any future relationship. Like I'll always be clear, honest, and communicative, and I'll always put 100% in. And I think that's a great quality. And what comes with that is sometimes you get fucked, but you know, not everyone's a virgin. Most people aren't, I would say. There is something to be said about how much like everything hurt and for how long. That goes to say like how much love that I was giving forth, because they got to balance out. That's just how it goes. So there's something beautiful in that, but you know, like it's not that beautiful. It kind of just fucking sucks. And like I tell people, like, I'm over the person, but I'm not really over what happened to me. Also, I want to backtrack. I will always do my best to be communicative. I'm a little R-worded. So, I've like recently I was with a shawty, and I ended things, but I didn't say why I ended things, and I repeatedly didn't, and I just like fumbled over my words, and it really like fucked on me. And she has every right to hate me and be mad at me. Like, that's chill, because I totally failed to communicate. Like, I'll take responsibility for that. But what would be so much worse is if I didn't communicate how I felt at all and just half-assed my way through a relationship for another 3 months, and then it ends up with everyone hurting. Whole nother thing. I wrote a letter. This is an exercise that I learned about. I wrote a letter to said person in said relationship, and I'm never gonna send this. I'm never gonna send it. But this is my closure. This is everything that I have to say about it, and about how I feel, and about how I feel that I got shat on, and yeah, it's really just me putting out everything that I think. You know, there are two sides to everything. Here's my side. Yeah, I'm not gonna read it or anything, but I'm making this video because if there is someone in your life that you have this issue with, where you can't get them out of your head, you know, whether it's a dead relative, whether it's an ex you hate, whether it's an ex you still love, write them a letter, and don't send it. This is for you. I think that the whole like breaking up with someone and like giving them a letter, like, bro, we're not in a fucking movie. This is real life. Like, don't do that shit. Unless it's like a really good letter and y'all are in like an artsy ass relationship, and then that's kind of chill. But yeah, this is like a homework assignment for you pookers. I wanted to give you this and say, if there's someone in your life that you think about a lot, and you don't, or someone not in your life rather, that you think about a lot, write them a letter and never give it to them. I wrote this, and it helped me out a lot, tremendously. And, you know, I can't claim to be the realist if I don't keep it real with y'all. So I know this is super personal, but that's what I want to do. I want to relate. The whole reason I do this YouTube thing is because, you know, I'm in a fucking walrus costume. Like, it's a joke, obviously, but it's also really serious, and I care a lot about people's mental health. And I know that, you know, there are a lot of situations that people don't know how to deal with, and also sometimes I just want the yucks. So this one's for you pookers. Knowing my trifling ass, I might end up sending this, so I'm gonna burn it also for dramatic effect, because like really I cannot be trusted to do something responsibly. This is really out of hand, actually. Holy shit. Jesus. That shit toast. No, but for real, keep in check with yourself always. Do things that are good for you. I really didn't want to write that letter because I didn't want to think about it, and I knew that by thinking about it and by processing everything, that's the way to do it. You just gotta fucking face these big obstacles you have, and you know, just boss up. And I know that all of you are capable of that, and I wanna encourage that, because like I said, I really do care. Go. I know tomorrow's Halloween, but I've got a real special video planned. It'll be out in the next 2 days. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are going to love it. With that being said, my DMs are always open. I'm always willing to listen. That doesn't mean I'll help, but I'll listen, because I think it's always good to have an outlet like that. So thank you, pookers. I love you. Keep it real, always. Walrus out.